the most important relationship, the one you have with yourself. More ease, more meaning. Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, after all these years, after all you have lived, that you no longer truly know who you are? You have worn many hats, fulfilled many roles, lived a busy life, so busy that we never paused long enough to truly sit with ourselves, to understand ourselves as our own company. We have cultivated friendships, relationships, and community, pouring love into those around us. And yet, when all is quiet, when life brings us back to ourselves, we may find a stranger staring back in the mirror. A life lived among others naturally shapes the many personalities we seem to carry, joyful in one relationship, empathetic in another, serious where needed. But when the outside world fades, when relationships shift, when we finally come home, we must ask, where do others end, and where do we begin? The journey inward begins with care. Just as we have nurtured others, we must turn inward and ask, what does this one need? The process of healing begins when we treat ourselves with the same kindness we have given freely to those we love. To know thyself is the beginning of wisdom, Socrates. And to truly hear the answers, one must take oneself on a journey of discovery, free from social pressures, external influences, and the weight of past expectations. No one can define your inner truths. No one can bring you to your wholeness. Excavating the self, removing the inner critic. In the quiet moments, you may hear a voice, a quick, sharp intruder that cuts deep, a voice that devalues, undermines, and derides, a voice that dismisses self-satisfaction, steals confidence, and poisons self-trust. But this voice is not natural. It is not inherent in your being. You have been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. Louise Hay. This voice, the inner critic, is an invader, a learned force, a distortion, like a virus spreading through unknown sources, relationships, casual interactions, societal expectations. It embeds itself in the mind. But unlike a bodily illness that your immune system fights, this poison persists unless confronted directly. This is where the work begins. Mind over voice, truth over distortion. It must be taught, fought, and removed, roots and all. The natural self, rediscovering your own voice. What would a life lived in complete authenticity look like? Your truest nature is waiting, buried beneath years of external influences. Your soul was never meant to be silenced, never meant to be undermined. Begin with a simple practice, journaling. Ask yourself, how do I feel today? What moments brought joy? What did I struggle with? What new experience awakened something within me? We are not what other people say we are. We are who we know ourselves to be, and we are what we love. Laverne Cox. Over time, the answers become clearer. The voice that once sabotaged will grow quiet. Your own voice, the one that speaks in truth, will emerge stronger. Your first step toward wholeness. Every journey begins with a single step, one taken alone, one taken with intention. Step outside of your corporeal being. From an outer perspective, ask yourself, what qualities do I admire in this person before me? Then listen. This is your truth. This is your essential nature. This is you, waiting to be reclaimed. There was a time I wandered lost, a stranger staring back at me, a voice not mine, yet loud and cruel, a shadow of what should not be. But I have learned the art of care, to tend my soul as one should do, to speak with kindness, stand up tall, to know the truth, that I am true. I will not falter, not forget that I am whole and always bright, and in this knowing, peace shall reign. The mirror now reflects the light. Your authentic self is waiting to be uncovered, one step at a time. If this message resonates with you, if it sparks a thought, a feeling, or a moment of clarity, please consider liking and subscribing. Your support means the world, and together we grow in wisdom and kindness. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, and may you walk in peace.